Good morning, everyone. We are in an epic month of March. Now we have the full moon in Virgo, but we also, that's on the 7th of March or 6th or 7th, depending where you are. But we also have the Saturn going into Pisces, and this is huge. If you think back to 1994 stroke 1996, what happened in that life, what happened in that time zone, and this is a similar theme. Now this is interesting, so I don't know what's going to go on for me, but it was a massive time in my life, a huge, literally a life-changing event. So in 94 I broke my engagement with someone who I'd been with for a long time, years and years, and that breakup transformed me into a completely different whole lifestyle, completely different lifestyle, much more authentic. Oh my God, I felt so happy, much more, I could be myself, I was free. It was a literally like a liberation personally, and there was a lot of fun that went with it. But I also met my first love in that year as well, so that was huge. But my mum left the family home overnight, literally overnight, unexpectedly. My mum left my dad and left us with my dad, and that was a massive change. So two huge emotional changes. Being with someone for 5 or 6 years and having a routine and then breaking that is massive anyway. So I was already like, fuck, I've got a new life, I don't really know what I'm doing. And then to have my mum leave as well, it was like double fuck. So there's a theme this year. There's a theme coming now for the next 2 years, 2.5 years, I think. Is it for the next 2? I'm not sure how long it is. But anyway, there's a theme that's going to be similar. Now, it doesn't mean to say that that is going to happen again. I hope not. Well, my mum's not going to leave my dad again. But a friend of mine in that time, and actually, to be honest, although that was disaster and that was shocking, there was a silver lining of that, which was everybody was a lot happier. Eventually, everybody found peace. Everyone was, it was meant to happen. My friend got married in that year and had her first baby, and her child is now getting married. That baby is now getting married and possibly in the next 2 years having her baby. We don't know yet. So there's a theme, okay? So the theme is going to be similar to whatever went in for you, 94 to 96. I'm really interested to see what happens to me because I just can't fathom it out, other than it might be something connected to my children's relationships, possibly there. I can't see my relationship breaking up like that. So we'll see, but maybe there's somebody else around us that will have a similar vibe. I don't know. We're going to see. So have a think about your life. Anyway, let's get into the full moon of Virgo. So the full moon of Virgo is this Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, today, tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world. And it is huge. Because we've been in Pisces energy, you might have felt that you are like drifting and just going with the flow and not really having any substance to anything, not really being grounded, and just a bit dreamy, dreams like really strong. So you could find that things you wanted to get done just haven't got done. I know there's a lot of tiredness that's going on at the moment, and perhaps you've not been as organised as normal. So the Virgo energy, I love the Virgo energy. Being a Taurus and Capricorn ascendant, I love the Virgo energy. Virgo energy is all about being organised, being structured, and getting things sorted. So this full moon, it is also called the worm moon because it's when the worms become active again. Another name is the farmer's almanac. I can't even pronounce it. Almanac. Also known as the crow moon as well. And this gets its name from the Native American tradition, the full moon after the crow's claw. So things to do, let's have a little look what I wrote here. Things to do in this Virgo new moon. Release what no longer serves you. Every full moon is about releasing. Full moons let things go, and because of this Pisces Saturn energy coming in, it's very karmic energy. So you could find you're letting go of people or situations, perhaps jobs that you've been in forever, perhaps people that are really comfortable around you. That's shifting because that karmic energy is done. It's done what it needed to do, and now you're ready to go into a new vibe there. So this full moon is about releasing things that no longer serve you. Virgo is rules the 6th house in astrology, which connects to your health. Now, you could be looking at your daily lives, your working lives and self-care. So you could be looking at your health. You could be giving up smoking, going on a diet. And, oh my God, I love how it all works. I've just been diagnosed. I've just found out that I am gluten intolerant and lactose intolerant. So it's interesting that it's come up around my health. I'm gutted because I won't be able to eat the regular chocolate anymore. But on a plus, one, I should lose some weight. Two, I found out there's some vegan chocolate that has no dairy in it. So I'm going to hunt for that. But anyway, things to do with your health may come up now. And your working lives and your duty to others. You could find that you're more dutiful or that you feel more dutiful now. But also a lot of self-care is coming in. Now, Virgo is an earth sign, so it's in harmony really with Taurus's, Virgo and Capricorn, fellow earth signs. And this can be a very emotional time, so keep yourself grounded and be realistic with your energies. If you have, like me, 101 to-do lists, it's going to be overwhelming. You're going to be thinking like, fuck, I'm not going to get that done. And then it puts pressure on yourself. So try and be realistic and keep grounded. Yesterday, I spent some time in the garden and I love it. I love it. Sometimes I'll literally, this might be a bit weird, my hair's doing something about Mary. This might be a bit weird, but I love to just walk around garden centres. I was taken as a child, that was our day out, a garden centre, and we never had teas and coffees back then. But wandering around a garden centre was one of our pastimes, and I love doing that. But if I can't get to a garden centre, I don't care. I'll go to B&Q, I'll go to B&M. I just like walking around all the plants. I love to be down the woods, but I do like to see flowers and plants. So where they're not quite out this time, I just go and wander around the garden centre at B&M. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I just like it. So grounding yourself, and that might be why I need to ground myself. It's really important at the moment. Naturally, an active sign, although slow, very practical. It loves to be tidy, it loves to keep tidy, and loves to be organised. So you could find, and again, this is so weird. I love it when things happen and I haven't even read about it yet, or I haven't even thought about it. Rather, so last week I had my carpets cleaned and my oven cleaned, and that is all part of Virgo energy. Yesterday I cleaned the garden. So you may be in the mood now to get things organised around your home or in your life, some structure, some tidying. You might want to get rid of, it's perfect for this time of year, for the next season, get rid of all your clothes that you're not going to fit in, get rid of your broken shit, get rid of things that just, and people and jobs, anything that you want to declutter. You might find your office, you're going to be sorting it all out and tidying it. So have a look at where you are wanting to be a bit more neat and a bit more organised. This full moon is associated with clearing away, letting go of any energies, any unwanted pieces of shit, or literally any bullshit, okay? So things will, and also there's a strong revelation coming up at the end of March as well, but I'll save that for another time. So, great time to declutter your home and your life. Remember, though, we are still in that Pisces energy influence. So, some of our intentions may go off in a little bit of a dream world. Because the sun is the sign of Pisces, this is a time when we get lost in our thought and find yourself dreaming about the future. The energy of this full moon helps us balance this out by bringing us back to reality and showing us how we can make these fantasies a reality. March 2023 paves the way for some of the most transformative cosmic events of the year. By the end of the month, we are likely to have faced change, healing, and are welcoming new opportunity. So March the 7th, tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this, is our light. March is a game changer and includes Saturn and Pisces. Saturn moves into Pisces for 3 years, less than an hour after this full moon. This is one of the biggest cosmic events of 2023. There is a great healing potential on this planet right now through the earth, through the light, and through the seas, oceans, in ways that we have never known before. The more we release and open to the new, the more we can receive the magic of these new and profound energies that are now available on our planet. Some people will fear that. I'm excited. I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Bring it on. There's an excitedness. I can't even speak. Excitedness in there. So falling in the sign of Virgo, this full moon is like a tonic, an elixir that is specially crafted just for us to help us navigate through all this month's crazy energy. The winds are changing, bringing hope, bringing exciting new possibilities and new horizons coming in there. So we've got grounding energy to help us with all that woo-woo stuff. This is the pivotal shift, the beginning of that pivotal shift of karma. Saturn, the Lord of karma. So changes, because it changes signs on the same day as the full moon. It's just huge. After 3 years in Aquarius, Saturn moves into the ethereal sign of Pisces, the first of 2 major shifts in the month of March, followed by Pluto changing signs into Aquarius. Pluto is the planet of transformation, the planet of change, the planet of death and rebirth. Aquarius is the sign of revelations, of freedom, of individuality and collective energy there. And it moves, Pluto changes signs into Aquarius on the 23rd of March after spending 15 years in Capricorn. So that transformation, that change has been almost blocked with Capricorn. It's been very ordered, it's been very controlled, it's been very, it's had limitations around it. Do this, do that, don't do this. Now it moves into Aquarius, it's like, fuck this, do what you want, be free. Individually, collectively, let's bring it on. Can you feel that exciting change? Oh, anyway, Saturn crosses the bridge, so this is really good as it moves into 0 degrees Pisces, and collectively we leave the past behind as we cross this bridge into the new world. The point 0 degrees is supercharged, critical degree in astrology, where it's like a reboot, a rebirth, and it initiates a new important cycle. The 0 point is where anything is available for manifestation and nothing is impossible. All possibilities exist at once. Let your dreams take flight. Saturn in Pisces grounds your fears to let your dreams become a reality. Mars in Gemini makes a challenging aspect to the sun and the moon. Mars is very energetic energy. Mars is very expressive and can be explosive. It's the planet of war, but also of passion. And it's in the communication area of Gemini. So we could rule by Mercury, which is the winged messenger, the messenger of God. Mercury rules our minds, so we might find that we are monkey minds, that we are buzzing with lots of different ideas and lots of new possibilities. So that Mars injection, that power, is giving fuel to our ideas and our new possibilities there. So with this full moon, we've got like dreamy Pisces going through a massive change with Saturn. We've got Pluto going into Aquarius, like a huge transformation. Then we've got Mars into Gemini, which is like just literally mind boggling there. So we're having a massive surge of different changes going on. Are you ready? Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is in conjunction with Venus, but also very much working with Aries. So we have, again, more expansive energy of things that you're going to love. Your life, you're going to be able to enjoy life a little bit more, or love things a little bit more, if you've got the courage to walk through that door. That is, there's a door, I'm going to do a door thing on TikTok that I saw yesterday, which I just loved. Do you know when you walk through into a room, here's a little bit, you know when you're in a room and you're like, okay, I need to go and do that, and you walk through the door and then you're in another room or the hallway and you're like, oh, I forgot what I've come in here for. Well, it was pointed out to me yesterday that your door is like a portal into another dimension, into another realm. So then you have to come back through the door to go back into the room that you originally went in to think about what it was that you wanted to go for. There's something going on there. Let me just plug myself in. All my talking has used my battery up. Hold on, bear with me. Oh. Okay, do we have light? I think so. So let's get back with it. Mars in Gemini can make you feel a little bit distracted, but it also can make you have lots of ideas and give fuel to those ideas. So this full moon literally will be our medicine to ground us, to help us be clear, help us get focused, and help us evolve where we want to be going there. So finish your projects, look at things around your home, look at things around your working life, around whatever area it is. Finish things, finalize edits, complete things, go through your wardrobe, your friends list, your social media, get rid of anything that doesn't serve you. anything, including your mind, which could be too cluttered at the moment. Get into meditation, grounded meditations. Write a list that you're going to stick to. Literally spring clean your whole life. This full moon is going to help you with down to earth and practical matters. Okay, so we're also moving into the spring equinox and Aries season, so that brings a whole new chapter as well. So this releasing will aid that movement into the new chapter. Pisces, which we're in now, Pisces zodiac sign, is the last of the zodiac year. So Aries is number 1, so we're really moving into massive amounts of new beginnings there. So you want to be asking yourself, are you the best version of yourself? And if not, what can you do to improve things? Virgos can be super critical, not just of others, but also themselves. So although you want to improve yourself and be the best you and live your best life, at the same time, don't be so, don't beat yourself up. Still be gentle on yourself there. Virgo does connect naturally to the 6th house in astrology, which represents your health, your daily work, and your duty of care. So have a look where in your chart that sits and what house it sits in. It could be in your money, it could be in your love life, it could be in your home area, and that will bring attention to those areas. And you can do that by finding out what time you were born, what place you were born, time, place, where, and putting it all into there's loads of apps that are free now. Free astrology chart, type all that information and it will give you your list. If you don't know the time you were born, a good astrologer can work out ish to almost where you are. A couple of things will be out, but they can go back over your life's events and work it out that way. So have a look in your astrology chart so that you know of where it sits. But if you don't know, then you might be just drawn to see naturally. You could be organising your money. So it could be in house 2. You could be organising your home. So it could be house 4. It could be getting rid of your relationships. It could be house 7. So naturally you might be doing things in those houses without even knowing it. Virgos like to make a difference. So you could find your energy is moving towards how you make a difference, not just in your life, but in other people's lives. You may be called to service now. The tarot card, don't have it to hand. Let's see if I can get it while I'm talking. The tarot card for the Hermit, the tarot card for Virgo is the Hermit. Now the Hermit is all about reflection. Here we are. The Hermit is all about reflection. It's about going within, it's about truth, and it's about quietness. When the Hermit pops up, he is saying that you are coming to a quiet period, or whatever is going on right now, you might need to withdraw and be alone to work things out in a more clearer way. So journeying alone, working alone, spending some time within yourself. If you've already been doing that, you might find that you feel a bit lonely. You might find that you've done it to the extreme. Therefore, you'll need to reflect on how you can change that. It's a pause moment though, but this isn't going to be a pause because we've got Mars in Gemini. So as much as we might want to press the pause button for the moment, we're not going to be able to. But the Hermit card reflects meditation and deep thinking. All your hopes and dreams, things you put in a little box. That lantern of light of dreams and hope, you can now get out. The new beginning is coming for you to release those dreams and start to live them. We love the Hermit card. In numerology, it's number 9. So this indicates almost a completion. And also very, I can't pronounce the word. What do I want to say? Philosophy. I want to say philosophy. It's a number that wants you to learn more, that you're interested in all the mechanics of things, the back end of things. Interested in things not just on surface, but you want to go deeper. And that's what the Hermit is, deeper. So number 9 is like almost you're in one of your last lives. So you just want to really get to nitty gritty bits of why and how and everything, questionable things, but a lot on philosophy. Like I said, Virgos are practical, they're grounded, they're precise, they're perfectionists. So you might be looking at things that you want to put into perfection, or that you want to be practical with, that you want to be grounded with. Crystals to support now are sapphire and blue tourmaline. And this helps to find yourself, helps the journey in self-knowledge, inner workings, spiritual clarity, and finding your inner peace. Archangel is Archangel Raziel, the teacher of secrets and inner wisdom. So I have created a tarot spread. I've created 2, one for Saturn in Pisces and one for Virgo in the new moon in Virgo. So we are going to do the first off, we're going to do Virgo new moon, full moon. So let's have a look. What did I write? Let me find my page. Okay, first one, what does your health need right now? Now you can do this at home, you can do this yourself, or you can message me if you want one direct. We'll go for that. Oh, what does your health need right now? 10 of Cups. It needs to feel complete. It needs to find peace. And you can do that by harmonizing situations, by bringing peace to perhaps family situations or situations that are going to help your heart to heal. That is what your health needs right now. Inner peace, harmony, calmness. Not much more else than that. Peace and love, really. The 10 of Cups. A happy home or a happy situation that's coming to fruition. That beautiful card. That's all your health needs, is to feel happy, to be loved, and to express that love with others as well, but to find peace, particularly around your home or around areas where you've got your security. What to let go of. What to let go of. Da, da, da. Ooh, interesting. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So material things we need to let go of. We need to let go of things that are perhaps consuming us too much on a material level. So if you're worrying, it's easy to be worried nowadays with all the financial situations, but try and let it go. Perhaps also some family karma as well with the 10 of Pentacles. Family situations that have been going through the lines. Maybe you can recognize some traits that you just don't want in your next line of family. Perhaps there's been some ancestral energy coming through and you'll need to break free from that or change the pattern so that as the energy moves to the next timelines of family, you're not taking this karmic energy with you there. So have a look at family karmic energy that you don't want to move forward with, but also anything to do with material basis that is not being healthy for you, that's toxic for you though. Let it go. Declutter message. Declutter message. The Lovers. Ooh, okay. Declutter message. I might reword that because it just sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Declutter message. Anyway. Communication, Geminis, and at the moment, like I said, we have Mars in Gemini, so be careful what you say to people. You might say things and then think, oh, I wish I didn't say it like that. You could, and that could go either way. That could be telling someone you love them and then thinking, oh, I don't really know if I do, or that could be telling someone you don't love them and you think, actually I still do. So communication is in question at the moment. Declutter message, for me, this is going to indicate, like, get your words out clearer. Make sure that things aren't coming out in a clutter way. Your mind, whatever it is, Mercury rules Gemini, whatever it is that you're thinking about, try and declutter it. Try and get it into some format or some organized structure there, so that you're not decluttering your information, you're not cluttering up your messages, you're not getting things mixed up like I just did. And you're being clear with what you want to say. That's going to be important. Clear communication. How to stay grounded. How to stay grounded. 10 of Wands. Interesting card on how to stay grounded. Now this card, especially with Saturn in Sagittarius, which can be limiting and causing restrictions, it kind of like puts a little bit of dampness on your fun, really, basically. So stay grounded. Understand that to get where you want to go, you might have to put a bit more focus, put a bit more structure, be a bit more organized, and you might have to just not go out as much, or perhaps put that fun to one side just for a minute so you can stay focused on your goal. Things are coming good for you. Things are reaching where you want them to reach. All your hard work is going to pay off. And it'd be a real shame if you just blew all that hard work to go for a night out or something, or got distracted in something that isn't your focus. So stay grounded, stay focused by thinking that goal is in sight. You are almost there. That hard work, that perseverance, all that energy you've been putting into something, keep going, don't give up. Even if it does mean that you're a little bit boring at the moment, or your sparkle has been teeny dulled, it will be worth it, because you can then bring it all back, reap what you sow, and you can enjoy and sparkle even more so. So stay grounded and focused. with the goals that you want to achieve. Be on it like a car bonnet. And your Virgo message, your Virgo tarot message is, Ace of Swords, new direction, new ways of thinking. While your mind is cloudy at the moment, while things might be a little bit, what the fuck? In a minute, there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be there's going to be clarity. There's going to be a new direction, perhaps new contracts coming in, new visions, new ways of thinking. Aces are bringing new energies, swords are clarity, visions, cutting. So we're cutting the ties. We're releasing what no longer serves us. We're cutting that karmic energy, and we're going to have a new way of thinking, new way of doing things very, very soon. Okay, I'm going to do the Saturn in Pisces in another video, I think, so that we can see the two together there. So have a fabulous full moon in Virgo. Think about the things that you don't want to have anymore going forward. Think about everything else that I've spoke about, because it is huge. And if you want that spread done for yourself, let me know. If not, give it a bash. Take care. If you want to see anything else, check out my website and all my other blogs on www.katemay.co.uk. If you want to learn the tarot, I have a course. Check out that website under Courses with Kate, as well as the Chakra Lotus course, Healing Yourself. Perfect time, Virgo full moon. How to heal yourself from karmic issues, how to release things that no longer serve you, how to let go or heal past trauma that has emotionally hurt you, that is now physically affecting you. Message me for more deets. That starts tomorrow online.